member of the Information Society.
Right, let me grab my beer and we shall continue. I'll move the can for the clap-a-canna. Let me move that can out of the way. Oh dear me. So the Pretentious Beer Notes video's up if you've not seen it. Club Tropicana. Response has been good. I have yet to start replying to the comments, which is what I try to do now. I try to find a bit of time in the evening to just go through more, because regardless of, even if I forget to reply to them, I read every single one as they come in. But I've found that when I don't reply to comments on videos, be it I'm busy or I'm out or something like that, and then the next one goes up and then I get comments on that one and I leave the replying, I get a feeling of, I don't know, like separation. But since I've been trying to respond to the comments, it's been making me feel like more in tune with what's happening, like the back and forth, and it makes me want to get out and do some more videos. Back to the Keezer build. This is part 2 of the expansion. This video will conclude the expansion for now. How we left it last time was we got the tap installed, the shank installed, the beer line installed, the beer out disconnect installed, and we'd had already the secondary regulator that came, but we couldn't install it because we didn't have a gas out disconnect for the keg. Sorry, gas in disconnect for the keg. And I said I ordered it in the video, and 2 days later it turned up. So we now have the means in which to stop the gas escaping. That's why we couldn't continue with it. So we're going to get gas lines installed, secondary, the third secondary regulator installed, and also we'd ordered the keg from Keg Kingdom that came, that was leaking on the gas, on the beer outpost. So like I said, he'd mentioned that he was going to send out another keg to replace it, and lo and behold, true to his word, shut up, we have another one. This is a used one, but it looks like friggin' new. So this doesn't look like it's had too much hammer. The bloody thing frightened me to death though when it arrived. I sent it on Thursday, I do believe. That's when he said he was going to send it. It arrived on the Friday, and opened up the box, got it out. I don't know why, but for some reason the first thing I do when I get one of these kegs is I pull on this little ring here. It's just a thing that I do, just to pull on it, for no other reason, to just pull on it. But I didn't realise that he'd sent it out full of gas. So he's obviously filled it up to pressure test and left the gas in there, posted it out, and I pulled on that ring in the kitchen expecting nothing to happen, and it friggin' whistled out of there like a good one. Frightened the scheisse out of my bunghole. So I have no need to pressure test this because it's holding pressure. He has sent 2 O-rings for the posts on the lid because these they look a bit perished. So that's it. We've got everything ready now for the 3rd keg. We just need to get them filled. In fact, I don't think it's going to be long before all 3 are looking like they're going to be empty if I don't get a shufty on and brew some beer, which I'm hoping to do next Saturday. And I ain't a clue what I'm going to do. Leave a comment below. I might take some inspiration. It might jog my mind on what to do. Let's crack on. Right, first things first. The kegs need disconnecting on the gas side, and this is because we're going to be now we've done that, we can shut off the gas bottle. Close. The secondary reg is going to be in line with the other three. Now this is alright at the moment because we've only got 3 kegs in here, but if we go for a 4th, I may be struggling for room if that secondary regulator is there. But the kegs are lower down in height to where these secondary regs are mounted, so it might be alright because I might be able to just slide the keg underneath it. There's plenty of room. Regardless, that's where it's going today. So we need to cut this pipe so we can start fitting this reg. Big hiss. So now, for the first time at NewToHomeBrew, we've got 3 secondary regulators that will be feeding 3 kegs. I've gone this long with just having 2 kegs, so I'm excited to get the expansion on the roll. Next we need to get the roll of gas line out, and I reckon just have plenty in, because I don't know exactly where it's going to go. We'll have about, I don't know, a metre. That's it. I'm just going to put a little PTFE tape on this John Guest fitting. I can't remember whether it needs it or not, but just to be on the safe side, that's what we're going to do. Put some PTFE tape on that. She's cranked down pretty tight now. That's it. Let's turn the gas back on. Gas is on, regulator's shot right up to 20 psi, and I'm just going to spray some leak spray, and you can use obviously Star San, anything soapy that's going to create a bubble, but just got some of this gas leak detection spray, and it's not going near the product side, it's just the gas side. So none on there or in there. Secondary reg's in. Now I'm going to get the keg in with some cleaner, and we're going to run her through the tap. I think that'd be a good idea. There's nothing in here in terms of gas, that's all gone. I let it out, and I haven't seen a keg before that has marked on the rubber in, so you know at a glance that your gas in port is on this side. It looks pretty damn good inside. Right, we're full of cleaner. I'm not going to put on the new O-rings just yet. It'll be fine just for me getting gas in for the minute, but I will put them on before we fill the keg up, obviously. This keg is quite a bit different to the kegs I'm used to. The posts on the other kegs are like central, and these are set to the back or the front, so the lid will only go on one way. It has to be that way on, because if not, the handle hits the posts. But what I do like about this keg is that it has this, like I've already mentioned, this little in stamp which shows you that that post is the gas in. We're going to get it hooked up and pass cleaner through the beer lines and through the tap. I think as well it'd be a good idea to, while we're shifting these kegs around to get the 3rd keg in, to do a bit of, I don't know, tube maintenance. because there's just stuff everywhere at the minute. Lastly, we've got the beer line. It's going to be feeding the third keg. It's getting messy in here already. God, I thought I was tidying it up. Oh, I'm going to have to spend a bit more time, I think. I mean, it looks messy, but the third keg's in. She's hooked up. Let's run her through the tap and have a look at this flow control. I haven't a clue whether this flow control's all the way open or even shut, but we'll run some cleaner off and radio. That feels very good. So this little dial on the side, your flow control lever, when it's all the way up or down, it's restricting more, and when it's pointing straight out towards you, it's full bore. But it feels smooth and buttery. Let's have a shy. Get them bubbles out from turning the gas off and fanning about with the lines. So that's it. Finito. Third keg in action. It's very exciting. Wash it down with a shy. Why not? We need, I think, to play around a little bit more with the tidying up. I mean, you can see how much line is on the shy PA as opposed to the new tap that we've just fitted with the beer line. I've got plenty, as you've seen, so I'm going to definitely add extra length to this tap here when the shy's kicked. The shy and the Pilsner are not too bad pouring. I mean, this ain't bad. This is like the first pour after disconnecting all the gas and then hooking the gas back up. But that's it. Big thanks to Matt at Keg Kingdom for getting this keg out. Sharpish, and it's fine, this one. It's fine. Excellent. All we need to do now is get them filled up. That is it. So as always, don't forget to thumb this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Click it. You won't start to come up with the next video. To see you until next time. I'm out of here.